All right, what's going on, guys? So basically, what I want to do today is just go over really quick. We briefly went over some of the instruments that are used to find weather patterns. Okay, and then I showed you guys that website. I know some of you looked at it. If you looked at it a couple of days ago, you would have saw that there was a low pressure system on Long Island. And low pressure, the way to remember it, low is lousy. So you had lousy weather, and that was all the rain. Okay. Also, when it's a high pressure system, always think high and dry, no rain. So there's really not much weather there. Okay. So we went over the four types of uh, atmospheric layers. Okay. A lot of those questions are on Google Classroom. Hey, Evelyn, this is actually for 8th grade, so you're good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go over the different air masses that you can find in the world, okay? So really quick, there's 5 different air masses, okay? So for the first one, and this is in your notes, but it's continental Arctic, okay? So it's known as CA, okay? Then you have continental polar, all right? And since I'm going a little fast, what happens is the C is lowercase and the actual letter is capital, all right? The second letter. Now, continental polar, all right? Then you have continental tropic, all right? Then you have maritime tropic, and then maritime polar, okay? These are the 5 different types of air masses, okay? So continental Arctic, all right, means that the air mass forms over land, okay? And then it's over the Arctic, so it's going to be cold. It's going to be a cold land air mass, all right? Continental polar, all right, also on the continent it forms, but since it's polar, it's going to be colder also. Not as cold as the Arctic, but it's still going to be cold. Now, continental tropic, this is like if it forms over Mexico, okay? It's over a continent, all right, which would be North America, and it's tropic because the weather's warm, so it's going to be a warm air mass. Then you have maritime tropic, okay? So when we talk about maritime, we're talking about the ocean. So this would be like the Caribbean, okay? Maritime tropic. This is where a lot of our hurricanes come from, all right? It's warm water. It's tropical, and all the hurricanes that we know, they form over oceans, and then once they go over land, they start to lose their power. So maritime tropic, this produces a lot of hurricanes. And then you have maritime polar. So this is still over the ocean, but now it's going to be over cold water, okay? So those are the 5 things. Now, I could write it all down on here, but it is in your notes, and I want you guys to start looking at the notes, okay? This is what we had on Wednesday. I posted it. So there is a slide where it actually shows you the 5 different air masses and where they form, and it has it on the slide of North America, okay? So that is basically, and I'm not going to be assigning anything. If you have other stuff that you still need to do, that's great. If you want to work on it over the weekend, don't worry about if the time runs out on an assignment. That's just my way of making sure that you guys know which one you should be doing first, okay? So I understand there's a lot going on. If you get done with your assignment and it's a little bit after, you can still submit it. I'm still going to accept it, all right? Just do the best that you can. If you are having problems getting into anything on Google Classroom, please let me know. Going from there, we're just basically going to be doing weather for the next couple of weeks. All right. They said right now we might be going in May 1st, but again, it could always change. It could always get pushed back. So we just got to do the best we can with what we're doing. All right. Going forward, like I mentioned, the Regents was canceled. All right. But I'm still going to see and teach you guys as if it was still happening. All right. Especially with the weather. I think the weather is important for you guys to know because you do live on an island and we do experience these type of air masses and hurricanes a lot. So it would be important for you guys to look at the slides. I'm going to post a slide today. Like I said, don't worry. There's nothing over the weekend due. We're going to jump back into it on Monday, same time. Does anyone have any questions about anything going forward right now? Again, this is just a short video today, just to see where everyone is. And then if you think of anything, you can always hit me with a remind text on the Remind app, email, or even on the Google Classroom. All right. But right now we do have a couple of things. If you are doing the labs, make sure you just hold on to it into a folder. You will see some of your grades will get adjusted over the weekend because now what we're going to be doing is if you've been doing your stuff, it's just only going to help your grade. Okay. Especially if you've been doing everything. I know who's been doing everything on Google Classroom and getting a lot of the stuff in. So you will see some of that stuff start to reflect on your grade over the third quarter. Okay. So that's pretty much it for today. It's just a quick thing. I just wanted to go over these 5 different air masses. And I will post one of the PowerPoints today so you guys can look at it over the weekend. But other than that, no assignments because it is a holiday weekend. And then we'll jump back up on Monday. All right. So if you guys do have questions, hit me with an email. Okay. I will see you guys later.